in the first two games of this road trip, there's been a big shooting performance. Tonight was Rebecca Allen. Just what are some of the things that you saw from her that helped her have that big performance?
Yeah, I thought she got loose a little bit early. She moves well off the ball. I thought we tried a couple different things in terms of blocking and trailing and trying to be there on the catch, top blocking to be physical to get her off her spots. But I thought she was still able to get some separation. And then I thought too, some of it was our own, like the strong side corner kick three. So, some of that is self-inflicted as well. It's a combination. But yeah, we've got to be better. And you give them grace, right? That's three rookies out there who are living through this. Rebecca Allen is a veteran in this league, and they've been going up against Sammy Wickham is a veteran in this, right? Like these players, understand things and are able to move off the ball and have smarts about them that our rookies are learning and feeling and experiencing that firsthand. So the good thing is that they're going to be better for all these games and experiences, and I'm extremely confident that they're going to take it and be better. I liked how we guarded Ariel Atkins. Like that was the challenge coming in. It was, come on, can we guard Ariel and Rachel? And I thought we did a pretty good job on those two and limiting them. And then you let Allen get loose off the bench and have a big game, and here we are.
I'm curious about the other side of the ball. Like you mentioned, it's a lot for the rookies. Like they're all learning a lot of things. Like tonight was a tough shooting performance. Just what are some of the things you saw from them in that regard? And then how helpful maybe could it be long term that they're able to have a lot on their plate with injuries?
Yeah, again, they're only going to be better for living through these experiences and getting these experiences. But when you look at it, like, that's a lot of minutes that these players have never logged and what we're asking them to do, and to shoulder the weight of scoring as well. I thought we were in attack mode. I thought we were getting pieces of the paint, and I thought, we were short a bunch on some of those shots that I've seen Isaiah make a ton of those, Paige as well, like lots of makeable shots. JJ even too, just getting pieces of the paint. So yeah, well, when your starting guard group has the shooting night that they did, it's tough. It's tough to win games. But we took 20 more shots than them. But they'll be better for it.
I'm curious what you saw from Lee tonight as well as
Yeah,
obviously with the 3-point shooting, but just overall, what did you like about her performance?
yeah. I like inside out, right? She has the inside out, and today we saw the out, and just have to continue to find that balance with her. Her size around the rim is great. She'll continue to improve finishing around the rim, but when she's there, she's a great offensive rebounder and keeps things alive. But um, especially, with Cardoso and post players like that guarding her to be able to pop her out to the perimeter and get her wide open threes, she's as good of a shooter as most people on our team too. So that's a fun weapon to have and be able to utilize. So we're exploring, right? Can we space the floor out a little more, go five out, open up the paint for the guards? So Lee and Louisa both provide that type of spacing consistently. So you saw some of that tonight.
And then I just had one last one. Uh, defensively, I know Paige and the other players as well. I mentioned like it's important to get the defense to travel. 2-8 on the road so far has been a tough record. But obviously, teams will play better at home as well too. So how much of maybe like your own execution could be maybe improved or any things that stand out to you in that regard when you're on the road?
Yeah, you have to give even more, right? There has to be an even higher level of intensity and discipline and focus and execution. So we're learning that firsthand. I thought in that Phoenix game it was some slippage early that allowed it. I thought tonight, I thought our start was way better. Our start was way better in terms of our compete and navigating actions. Um, but yeah, we can't consistently let players go off like that. So when you're on the road, you've just got to have a different level of compete.
Yeah, we'll go to Ari on the Zoom.
Hi, Coach. Can you talk a little bit about the growth you've seen from JJ, both offensive and defensively, since training camp up until now?
Yep. Just getting more and more comfortable being a point guard. We're just when she's on the floor here, our pace and our tempo is great. It allows P to be off the ball and move and put her in some different actions. So continuing to build that chemistry, but have just really enjoyed her growth as a point guard and understanding, when to just go, and when to slow, and where's the mismatch, where's the action, who is it? So it's really fun for her to really start thinking the game and be able to help orchestrate it out there on the floor. And then defensively, yeah, she just gives phenomenal effort, can pick up 94 feet, and really gets her hands on a lot of balls. I know she was in some foul trouble today, but she gets some strips, and when you have somebody like that who can be the head of your defense, it's going to make everybody else can feed off of that, and everybody else can really play harder with that energy because the point guard is hounding the ball like that. So, really enjoying JJ's growth.
Hey, Brad.
Yes, hi coach. How are you? Haley Jones coming to the team now. Again, great player, a great talent. Had some experience in Atlanta. Can you speak of her play in the 15 minutes that she played tonight and what you can see with her potential?
Yeah, just love Haley's high IQ and versatility. Got here late last night, and she did have a short stint with us before, but to be able to just plug her in at the wing, played a little bit of four, initiated offense at the one. So just excited for her versatility. That can really help, especially when you're down in numbers and you need to just kind of plug and play. But I like her ability to facilitate. I like her IQ. Had a couple nice takes too with some good footwork. So crafty around the rim some, and then just got to continue with everybody else to improve our team defense and find ways to get stops on the other end.
Hey, Rob, if you want to close us out.
Sure thing. Rob Tiongson from the Podium Finish. Coach, you've been managing a variety of different lineups to find the combinations that can really thrive on the court. Given how young this group is and how much they're learning on the fly, how do you feel about the team's progression and growth at this point of the season as you are establishing roles for players like Paige being off ball or JJ or Isaiah at the point?
Yeah, again, there's just been lots of inconsistencies with our roster, right? And who's available in the player. So it's just been a lot of different, plug and play. Who is it tonight? Who is it tonight? But with all that being said, still just confident in this group and excited for the future and the experiences that they're all getting and the comfort that they're growing and the connectivity that they're growing out there on both sides of the ball. I know we haven't really seen that come to fruition on the defensive end, but each game we're going to get better and learn from it and find that level of physicality that we need to be able to dictate and disrupt teams. So encouraged.
All right, thanks, everybody.